Okay, so Randy is going in this mud. I don't know, it looks a little too wet. It rained last night for probably about 3 or 4 hours. He's gonna come get me. He said he can do it, so let's see how this goes. I can't walk back. I mean, I'm in my tennis shoes. I mean, luckily I'm not in my flip-flops, but look at Ace. Oh my God, he's so happy in this, in anything. He don't care if it's raining or anything. Oh God. Look at that. All right, hold on. Well, we are definitely not, I have got my tennis shoes on today, and I did not bring, we're not taking my truck. I just washed it yesterday, and we're going to get in his, so here we go. Ace, you ready to go over Buffalo Creek? Oh God, look at all that mud. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we get stuck, because I've got my tennis shoes on, and I am not walking in that mud, Randy. I'm not doing it. So there's Ace right here. And guess what? We have the microphones.
They can hear us.
They can actually hear us. So.
Well, it rained last night and this morning.
Yes.
And
probably about 3 or 4 hours.
it dried. It was dry for a few days.
Oh,
so.
it's squishy. Ooh. Oh, don't get, oh God, let me put, be careful.
Yeah. Come on, Ace.
I don't do anything slideys. I don't like
Think about this little Maverick is not got, it doesn't say 4-wheel drive. It goes through everything. This is a great commercial.
It's not a 4-wheel drive?
It's all-wheel drive. I don't know what that means.
Oh.
I've taken it everywhere. This thing goes anywhere I want to go.
So it's not so bad. It rained like
It's
4
slopping.
hours last
You hear it
night.
slopping?
Yeah, it's sloppy.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know. We're getting out here.
Ooh, I don't know.
All right, so they've been, over the weekend I came out, and this back half, which I thought we could finish
Wow,
the front
they've
half.
dug the creek and everything
Yeah,
out, ain't
this
they?
is beautiful back here.
Wow.
I don't know how far I can get.
Yeah, we'll have to get a point to where I can get out and just kind of stand. Ooh.
Let's see where we got.
Oh, where's that big hump? It's all gone.
It's all gone. Yep.
Oh.
Watch out.
Oh.
One there.
I don't have a buckle on. I'll hold on to the handle. Ooh.
Yep. All this is gone. See?
Careful. Randy, that's huge.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm trying to find where it's drier.
Well,
yeah, here's a dry spot.
oh, ow. Watch my back. Oh, my God. You're going to throw my back out.
On my back.
Jesus.
All right. Perfect.
Oh.
How's this?
Oh.
Dry.
My God.
Yeah, it's dry right here. Drier.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, it looks good.
Always something. Oh, wow. We've not been back here.
Yeah.
Wow. It's so different.
So we'll clean up this that's a real steep side.
I mean, really steep.
Yeah, and the reason is because it's slate and it holds
Yeah.
really good together, so it's not
Okay.
going to crumble.
Mm-hmm.
So we can clean that off really nice and clean. And then,
It's not that bad. It is not that bad at
Yep.
all. So
and it rained.
it
So-
rained for about 4 hours.
And what they're doing is this water sloped all the way that way. Now,
Okay.
there's a small creek. There's a city water tower out back here. It's massive. And we're thinking they turn that water on sometimes, and that
Okay.
creek runs really hard, and then sometimes it doesn't.
Oh.
Because it's really kind of a little bitty spring in it, maybe.
Mhm.
Barely
Okay.
trickles. But I want to take that creek, and I'm going to meander it right on through here.
Oh, that'll be so great.
Yeah, and I want the roads to go over the creek.
Oh, good.
So what happens is this holler is narrow and it gets wider back here.
Uh-huh.
So that makes our roads, we'll have to add 1 or 2 more little streets,
Mhm.
and it'll to get a little bit more creative. So I don't want it to be a checkerboard, you know.
Can we, like not today, but can you write it on the board about what it's going to look like? Kind of
Well, we just got the perimeter,
okay.
which was those stakes we had on the side, and that's what
Okay.
these guys have done. They pushed the dirt
Mhm.
to this same elevation all the way across.
They did.
Now I can get on the paper and I can say, okay, this is how I want it kind of drawn
Okay.
out.
Mhm.
But I'm going to get my wheel after they're all done here. They're almost done.
They're close.
And I'm going to spray paint the ground, put flags,
Yes.
lots, where everything's going to be.
Wow.
Around to the right We still have those trees back in the woods back in there.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to, of course, burn these trees, knock that little limb down, and then push dirt back in that holler there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put the creek over here and let it meander through.
Oh, that'll be fun.
But look, you can see down and see.
Yeah, let me go over here.
Tomato farm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Isn't that cool?
It is so cool.
So.
Wow. It is going to be one cool little community over here.
Yeah, so the process.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
As you guys can see, this is probably half of it from that pile to here.
Mm-hmm.
If we just had, I bet you 2 weeks of
dry,
just good dry weather, we would be done and ready to cut in our roads and put our infrastructure in.
Okay.
That is, and because all the debris is gone, like the trees and everything's gone, we just put it in and it's all downhill. So it's going to be expedited super quick.
Okay.
Yeah,
good.
The ground has been rolled.
So now how far will Buffalo Creek go? Just to there, what we're seeing?
Yeah, all up to here. And then back up there is another ledge.
Yeah.
And I want that to be our community
For the
center.
building? Okay.
Yeah. And I'm thinking, depending on the dirt that goes in that holler, that little valley, a little bitty one where the kind of the dead
that
grass.
Little waterfall deal you wanted to do?
I want to do something there. So I'm going to
Okay.
get Junior, maybe we may make a sharp, like a waterfall and lay stone and just
that'd be nice.
have something to look at, walk over there and sit and have a waterfall, have a pond down
Sure.
at the bottom of it. So that's what I'm thinking there.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay.
So we're Mountain Monday.
Mountain Monday, yeah, and this is Buffalo Creek. So we did not get to put houses on any lots last week, or we haven't today, but we're hoping to do more this week, right?
Last week was, we had to pick up on construction of the homes and the factory. Everybody was just rolling. This week, today we were, but it rained.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
he was there just looking.
On the 80 some lots we have next door, we have almost 20 some of them in Kentucky at our Amish, and as they come back, we'll put them on the lots.
Yeah.
We do have people living in their houses here, and they need to come over here. And
they're
so we
over on Tiny Town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most neat. How you? Yeah.
Did you hear that?
An echo.
Oh, wow.
And then, so the only part on the 85, the reason people aren't living on there right now is due to a sewer fitting. It's just a pipe fitting, a piece of material. So it's we have this huge pump. It's in the ground. It's in the tank, right? So all the sewage goes to this tank because it's pumped uphill to this place. And then it's going to be, it grinds all the sewage up and forces it to the city treatment center. Well, where the pipe is, where all the sewage dumps into this tank, there's a pipe goes through a round tank, and there's a bushing that pipe it fits into to fit really nice and neat, because we don't want any groundwater to come into that big tank. That fitting has been awful to find. The manufacturer had to send it and get it re-engineered. Now they're telling us 2 weeks to get the fitting. As soon as the fitting's in, then we have our utility company inspect it. Good to go, you got the right fitting, and people can move onto their lot. We have electricity on 45 lots right now.
That's so exciting.
The power's in our name, and as soon as the house is there and the sewer's turned on, which we're waiting 2 weeks for that, then the homeowner can just turn on the power. And do they have to go down there?
They got I don't know. Emily's got the process. Yeah. She lets them know, and then they're able to get their home turned on.
They'll switch it into their name.
Yes, they'll put it in their name.
And then they're good and they're home.
Yeah.
And so that's really just the process. It's just the fitting for the pump, that pipe fitting, believe it or not, all this time. And it come down to that fitting not working, and had to get it refabricated. And the manufacturer's just been awful to work with. Yeah. And Joseph, he's on this full time. It's what he does. He runs this mountain for us. And he is just, God, he's been so upset. But we finally got a hold of them. They're putting the fitting on. And so we have power on this mountain. We got water turned on. We got the sewer is all done and hooked up except for that one fitting. There's electricity to that pump. Everything's ready. So we're just on the verge of getting all this. We're having homes coming back from the Amish to go on the 85 lots, right? We have homes, as soon as that sewer, we can take people that are living in their homes to move them onto the mountain, which is going to be an awesome time. So all while that's going on, you know, we're building homes in our factory. Amish are building homes, and we're getting Buffalo Creek done. You guys can see this is a lot of progress. This is that little bit of hump there, a little bit of cleaning up, getting this topsoil out of here. This is going to be done. It'll all be smooth. They'll compact it, make it nice and smooth so the water will just run right off. And then I'll come in here and lay out all the roads, all the lots, what it's going to look like, all the size of the lots, because I may clump and put and stuff. I really don't know how I want to do this. And then we're going to be implementing all of our landscaping, the ideas that I have that I want to do. And I want to incorporate a bunch of ideas from some other people that are living here that have landscaping experience, real extensive. We actually hired a full-time landscaper.
We did.
That is going to be working for Incredible Properties. And he will he will be helping oversee this and also the care of in our communities. And we want to help people that have not been able to plant shrubs and flowers and just decorate your home and make it more homey. And we want to give you that. We want to help give
we
you
want
guys,
our lots to look good
we want
because
it
the
to look
lots
great.
are lots are leased. They're our lots, and we want to make sure that they're beautified. So there's some people that's not put things and whatever, and that's fine. But we want to make sure that it gets done no matter who's staying on the lot.
You got it.
You know.
You got it. So we're gonna, and it's not an overnight process. It takes time. It takes money. And in the seasons, and you got
to
plan. Yeah. And so we've been all, you know, anyway, that's what we do here.
Yeah.
And then that's what will happen here also. We'll evolve into this, and it'll get prettier over the years. But this is our Monday mountain update. And of course, while this is going on, we've started our Fall Creek Falls Spencer property. We haven't given an official name yet. Amanda and I will be down there Thursday afternoon. You're going to see Amanda. She's not seen the property yet.
I have not.
We've started this whole community, and she hasn't even been down there.
I have not been there yet.
And it's done excellent.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many people have actually signed up yet. We'll get a total for you Thursday. But our phones are still ringing. We're still selling homes down there. We got big aces. We got mini aces. We got a Birmingham. I think we may have an Amanda down there. It is going to be super fun. So Thursday's a big day for us. We're going to go down there, going to show you the perimeter, going to show you more. I want you to see what Amanda thinks of the whole place. And I'd like to take her to Fall Creek Falls State Park, which she's been there before.
I've been there once, yeah.
And we're going to try to go back. And Elizabeth, if you're watching this, I failed to call you. She's one lady invested in Spencer. We'd like to call her and ask her. I want to ask all these folks, you know, what intrigued them to go to Spencer? What are they looking for? Just like the folks that were from Massachusetts, just, you know, they're in the goat soap business and they're excited.
They sent us, it was Terry and, oh my gosh, what's her name? Terry and, was it Elizabeth?
Is it Cal?
No, it was Terry.
Terry.
Oh my gosh. Chad and Terry.
Yes.
Chad and Terry sent us a whole box of goat soap.
Yes.
Goat milk soap. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So thank you.
Yeah. And if we had their website, we could tell you right now to order some.
I can't remember it.
But they're looking forward to going. We're getting Foster, my buddy, who's going to be running it and doing the infrastructure there, and him and his boy. We're getting his house ready. Like I said, we have electricity, there's sewer, there's water. We've talked to all the state, local, county officials, approvals, everything's done. We're excited about it. It's super laid back. And I don't know, it's just a fun project.
I can't wait. Because we had, well, one thing that I think that we're not going to be able to hold off too much longer. Wednesday is we're going to be done with the ACE on the outside.
Oh my gosh,
the inside is done, and it is. I know you guys are chomping at the bit to see it, but we want to finish the inside. So tomorrow we're going to work on it all day. Get the outside done. We're going to do the big reveal on Wednesday.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So be excited. We're going to show it. We've had people showing up. Everybody's been touring it, so we'll show you the ACE.
There were 2 people that showed up Saturday. They were inside. They had their tape measure. They had their paper. They were measuring everything.
Were they?
They bought one, and another couple showed up. They loved it, and they went to Fall Creek Falls and loved that property, and they bought one.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
So we can't wait to show it to you. So
what a compliment to us.
I know.
In the fact that people are investing in our communities without really knowing anything about that community.
I know.
Buying a home. The mini ace we haven't even built yet.
No.
And I think we've sold over 10 of them already.
I think so. I think you're right.
And it's just a testament, Amanda, of our life, our history of being in work for almost 11 years
11
now.
years.
We stand behind what we do, you know, and
Yep.
I feel as though I don't know how much more to be an open book to explain.
We have to be the most open book that there is.
Yeah, I Googled us and it said we had a lack of transparency. And I was like,
it did not
yeah,
say
it
that.
did. It said,
No, it didn't.
company has a lack of transparency. It's been known. And I thought,
What?
Well, they're going by somebody's opinion, you know,
I don't know how
somebody's
that,
review.
yeah.
And I was
that's
like, wow,
funny.
I don't know how much more, because if I was more transparent, it would be rated R.
If it was more transparent, they would know what color your underwear is
That's what
today.
I just said. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. So,
Well, good.
and I've been in my underwear.
You have on film. And
Yes.
you can go back through the thousands of videos we've done. How many was it? Was it 3,000 or 4,000 videos we've done?
Are you serious?
Have we done that many? I don't know. It's a lot.
I
It's been a lot. But anyway.
think we did 3,000 in the last month.
All right. Well, tomorrow we're going to be full on all day. I'm going to give you little peeks of tomorrow
Okay.
of us working on it and on the
Wow.
outside stuff. But Wednesday is the big walkthrough tour of the 14x40, the big ace
Nice.
on the pond. So everybody will get to see. And I know I'm doing a teaser. I may even, I don't know if I'll get to go home and take, but I'm getting ready to leave and take a couple of pictures to kind of tease a little, but we'll leave you with something.
Aw,
We're excited. It's a great house.
yes. It
All
is.
right.
It's hit a need. And
Yes.
you know, somebody said, well, we're not building tiny homes anymore. You understand that's just one model
Yeah.
of about, I don't know how many models we got anymore, 10 or 12
I
different
know,
models that
I
we
know.
have. And it's just only one. And we try to build what anybody needs. I still live in an 8x16,
I
a
know.
little bitty guy, and I absolutely love our Incredibox. So this is just our push on this these two new models.
And we have to mention, because people are asking, because
Yeah.
we do have some lots available on Buffalo Creek.
Yes,
the
we
ace
do.
does not fit.
The Ace does not fit
So
here.
yes, so everybody knows.
The lots, as you can see, they're going to take up too much room.
Yeah, too
They
much
look like
space.
a dinosaur in your living room. So they're made for tiny homes. Them are not tiny homes. Them
Will
are
a mini
big
ace
home.
fit here?
Yes.
Okay, that's a 10x30.
Mini Aces are great.
Okay,
Yeah.
as long as we know that, and there is lots still available at Buffalo Creek.
Yes, there are.
Okay.
Sure enough. After we're laying all this out, we found we got more lots. We've had people that had opted out of being here due to all types of
All
types
kinds of
reasons.
different reasons.
And so that's fine. There was 8 or 10 of those. So we do have them. Just inquire at sales@incredibletinyhomes.com at an email, and they will inform you about Buffalo Creek, Spencer. I think we're done across the street. Those lots come and go.
They come and
Yeah,
go.
come and
There's
go.
come and go. So always ask.
Yeah.
Always ask.
Yeah. So, and if you need something around where you live, modular certification, we've had several people send in custom homes. I had somebody, Tim just called me and said, hey, can you do a 2-story modular? I said, send in the plans. I want to look at it.
Yeah, we want to look at
So
it.
we're looking at everything. That's who we are. We're builders.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
We are builders.
We're builders. All right.
All right.
Have a great night.
All right. Find that dog.
Come on, Ace.
Look, Randy.
He's in the
Look, he just popped up.
Come on, buddy. Look at you.
Look at him coming. Look.
Aw.
Look at here. What are you doing? What are you doing?
He's all mud.
Oh, he found a stick. Out of all that running, he found a stick. Bye, guys.